all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the labradorite, reading number 2 with the sodalite, reading number 3 with the rose quartz, reading number 4 with the carnelian, and reading number 5 with the malachite. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the labradorite. The properties of labradorite are spirituality, rest, and epiphany. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's start by taking a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. We start with the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups talks about having lots and lots of options and needing to choose the option that's right for you, needing to choose what resonates with you, needing to kind of choose what's best for you on the soul journey that you're on. Next, we have the Star. The Star talks about healing energy and a gift from the divine. So in these options that you have in your current energy, there may be like a universal gift coming in. Next, we have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords talks about getting some rest, taking care of yourself, protecting your energy, getting some rest, giving yourself what you need to be able to be at your best as you move forward. Next, we have the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands talks about partnership flourishing, partnership growing and flourishing and moving forward in a positive energy. Next, we have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, recognizing your growth, appreciating your growth, and it can have an energy of reconnecting to your childhood or your younger days. And then topping everything off, we have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups talks about something ending for something better to start. Whatever it is that's ending, you have to release it. You have to let it go to step into this new beginning that is better than whatever has ended. So what's ahead is better than what's behind you, but you must release what's behind you. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, this is pretty positive energy. It looks like the answer to your question is yes. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see here. We're going to scoot this over just a little bit more. All right, let's see. The 2 of Wands again. There's stuff going on with partnerships in your realm right now. partnerships growing, partnerships flourishing. These could be romantic partnerships. They could be work-related partnerships, creativity-based partnerships. Two of Cups. Two of Cups talks about soul connections, soulmates. Soulmates do not have to be romantic. They oftentimes are, but they don't have to be. And in the Two of Cups, we could be looking at either a romantic or a non-romantic soulmate, a soul that is journeying with you on purpose. Nine of Wands, there is some sacrifice that you are making that is unnecessary. Normally, this comes from a feeling of unworthiness. We will get Oracle to see how you overcome it, but it is a thought form that causes some form of sacrifice, like not believing that you're worthy of something or not believing that you're good enough for something. The Emperor. The Emperor reminds you that you're in charge of your realm. You make the decisions about your life. So you have to choose what it is that resonates with you. That kind of goes well with that Seven of Cups that we started off the Transparent Tarot with. All those options, you need to choose what's in your best interest. Now, let's see Angel Oracle to start off the Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best interest. Archangel Raguel. Archangel Raguel is an archangel that deals with fairness. He can do all the stuff that all the other archangels can do, but his focus is on kind of legal things and fairness, righting wrongs, bringing equality to things. So if you need his assistance or you desire his assistance, he is offering his assistance in your reading here. You can just call out to him and he'll be there to help you. Now let's see Moonology on the Nine of Wands. Have faith in your dreams. Some of you are doubting that you are worthy of stepping into your dreams. Whatever it is you dream of, whether it's career, relationship, whatever it is, you're doubting that you are worthy, or you're doubting that you're enough to step into your dreams. You need to have faith in your dreams. If you don't believe in you, how is anyone else going to? Now, you've got to really reestablish that you believe you can step into your desires. The Emperor, please, out of Queen of the Moon. Nourishment. Yes, choose things that nourish your soul. As you make your decisions going down your path, make sure you're choosing things that nourish you on the soul level. Choose what resonates with your soul. Now, Two of Wands, the partnerships. Sovereignty. Okay. Partnerships are growing, and the sovereignty is reminding you that you are choosing this. And if you do not want to choose this, then you need to stop choosing it. You are in control of your realm. You're getting that a couple of different places. That reminder that you are in control. You make the decisions that move you forward. So choose what it is you desire as you move forward. Now, let's see the Two of Cups out of spellcasting with regards to the soul connection. Fertility. All right, so this is not talking about human fertility. This is talking about the situation being fertile for a soul connection to come in. So many of you meeting soulmates, whether these are romantic or they're going to be friendships, soul family, you are meeting people that are part of your soul path from the spirit realm. The situation is very fertile for these connections to be coming in soon, so keep your eyes open for them. Sometimes there's karma involved in these, so just take a deep breath and make sure you're not dealing with your own self-doubt as you step into this. Now, the Transparent Tarot was a yes to whatever you asked, and spirit guides have something to do with it. So your guides may have more information for you if you want to reach out to them directly. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Sodalite. The properties of Sodalite are awakening, insight, and inspiration. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, those are ready. We'll get this to hold the cards. We start with the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about foundational energy, laying strong foundations. It can talk about going back to school to change your career. Or it can talk about getting married and kind of figuring out how things are going to work in your new married life. It can talk about finding a belief set that resonates with you. It's very foundational energy. It sets the stage for your future. So things going on that are foundational in nature right now. Next, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about not seeing things that the universe is trying to bring in, or not seeing things clearly, not seeing what's right in front of you. The universe bringing in energy and you kind of missing it or seeing it in some way that is not the way it truly is. And then topping everything off, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about treating yourself to luxury to draw in abundance. And I feel like maybe you guys, with the way the 9 is just trailing down onto the mind of the Four of Cups, I feel like maybe you guys are super focused on the material side of things, and that may be keeping you from seeing other things. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is most likely yes. I feel like there's some thought process that needs to kind of be sorted out here, but it does look like the answer is most likely yes. So yes or probably to whatever the question you're asking is. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see here. We start with strength. Yes, you absolutely have the strength to deal with whatever is going on in your realm. Your strength is not going to fail you. Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins talks about generosity. The Queen of Coins does not have to be super abundant. She'll share whatever she has regardless of her abundance level. But there's this generosity energy. It's probably your energy. Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about worrying about how things are going to play out. It's got kind of an anxiety energy to it, and I'm not talking about a diagnosis. I'm talking about the feeling of anxiety. Looking at the future and going, well, what if this? What if that? What if this? And throwing in all of those what ifs until maybe you're not even sleeping at night. So we need to kind of stop the worrying and the forward focus and live in the now. We're going to get Oracle to see how you move through that. And death, something is ending to bring in something new. So new energy coming in, an ending happening. You've got the strength for all of it though. You're going to do just fine. Let's get Oracle for everything for some added guidance. Angels, for group number 2, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Check your emotions for sure. That does not mean hide from your emotions or pretend you don't have them, or try to make jokes to cover them. It means check your emotions. How are you doing? Really do like an inward check. We check on our cars, we check on our computers and our devices and all of that. Well, how is it running? We do a diagnostic. You need to do a diagnostic on yourself on the emotional level. How are you doing? Are your emotions getting the best of you? Is the anxiety overcoming you? And again, it's not like we're talking about some sort of diagnosis. This is you worrying about how it's going to play out because that's where your focus is. And you are totally capable of redirecting that focus onto something that gives you less strain. So you need to kind of just do an emotional check on yourself and see how things are going. Now, let's see here. Nine of Swords. So what is there to assist group number 2 with the Nine of Swords, please? Hold your vision. Okay. So you are jumping 10 steps ahead, right? You're looking so far ahead. Well, how is that going to play out? What's it going to look like in 2 years? What's it going to look like in 6 months? How is it going to work? Hold your vision in the now, okay? What is going on right now? And focus on the now so that you can live in this moment. Because we can spend, years of our life living for what's coming next. And all of a sudden, you've used tons of time that you could have been enjoying in a way that's not to your benefit. So hold your vision in the now. Now let's see death. What is there for this end with the beginning? Communication is key. All right, so whatever is ending, or whatever is beginning, communicate with those around you. Communicate with the people that are in the situation with you. Communicate with your guides. There's going to be communication involved in the ending and the beginning. So make sure you are open to receiving this communication. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for strength. Your strength is going to get you through whatever you're dealing with. Long night, moon, the darkness. Okay, so you think you've been strong for so long that your strength is going to fail you. And in fact, your strength has been gaining strength through this time period. Now, does it mean it's easy to deal with challenges over a long time period? For sure not. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying that you have built up strength. So do not worry that your strength is going to fail you when you need it. You have been kind of working out your strength so that it is there when you need it. There's a long time that you've been overcoming, and you will overcome whatever it is you need to overcome. You've got this. You are going to have the strength you need. Now, that being said, you can totally reach out to somebody else and borrow some of their strength too. You know, that's what the death card is. The communication, that's talking to people. That's letting people know, hey, I'm experiencing an ending and a new beginning that I hope is going to be great, but I've got, some fear about how it's going to play out, and I'm trying to deal with the emotional thing. But if you could lend me some of your strength, I would appreciate it. And you have people in your soul realm that are going to be there for you, that are going to help you as you move forward through things that are challenging for you. Queen of Coins. Willpower. Okay. The Queen of Coins is about generosity. Someone's going to help loan you their willpower, or someone's going to offer it to you. I do feel like the Queen of Coins could very well represent an energy of generosity in you, but with the willpower coming out and the definition going with the strength over here, I feel like your guides are saying, hey, tell somebody what's going on. Tell somebody the challenge you're facing. Tell somebody what you're dealing with. And they're going to lend you their strength. They're going to lend you some willpower. They're going to help you. That's what soul family is for. That's what we're here for with each other, to kind of prop each other up and to help each other and to be there for each other. So let the souls that are sharing your existence with you help you out. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a yes or a probably, you get trust. All right, so the answer to your question is probably yes, and trust is going to have something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Rose Quartz. The properties of rose quartz are love, joy, and connection. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. That is good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, we start with the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands talks about things moving very quickly, situations changing quickly, lots of spirit guide messages coming in fast. Next, we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands talks about feeling overwhelmed, feeling like just kind of the weight of the world is on your shoulders and you can't really deal with things, having a lot of trouble moving through things the way you need to. Next, we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords, it can talk about hanging on to things you need to release, or it could say that there may be something not completely honest going on in the background somewhere. Someone not being completely honest with you. Next, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is an opportunity that's a little further out into the future. You may not be able to accept it or step into it yet, but it is out there and it will be significant. Now, topping everything off, we have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is just right there interfering with that Knight of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about worrying about money, fear with regards to money, fear of poverty. Not actual poverty, but the fear of it, fear of not having enough. And with the way it's laying over the leg of the Knight, I feel like whatever the opportunity is, it may be being blocked or burdened by a fear with regards to your material situation. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, there's a lot of fear, overwhelming energy, maybe some dishonesty. It looks like the answer to your question is most likely no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, the Hanging Man, that talks about the need to shift your perspective. That could be what we're talking about with that Five of Pentacles, letting go of that fear so the opportunities can come into your realm. Or the Hanging Man can talk about some delays you may be dealing with. The King of Wands. The King of Wands can represent a person. If it does, passion is their energy. It could be you or someone you're dealing with. The King of Wands can also be encouraging for stepping into creative projects or anything you're really passionate about where you're creative. People are going to notice your energy and be attracted to it. So if you've got an idea to start a small business or to start, making crafts or making music or writing a book or whatever it is, now's a good time to start it. Four of Wands, doors opening to things you want to commit to. This could represent marriage. It represents the idea of you stepping into something that is a commitment, but it's because you want to make that commitment. And the Hermit. The Hermit talks about spending time alone, focusing on yourself, and making strides with regards to spiritual growth. So meditating, reaching out to your higher self, really making that forward motion in your spiritual journey. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. So we're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 3, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Faith. All right, so you're being asked to have faith that everything is going to work together in your best benefit. Everything's going to work out. The universe is going to bring in what you need when you need it. So you're being asked to have faith that everything works out to your best benefit. Now, let's see the Hanged One, or the Hanging Man with Moonology. For the Hanging Man, luck is on your side. All right, so instead of focusing on what could go wrong or a lack of material things that causes fear of more lack, shift that perspective to focus on luck being on your side. Look what has gone right as opposed to focusing on what has gone wrong. Now, the Hermit. Your hard work is paying off. All right, I feel like you guys are already putting the work in there then. And, doing the, meditating, figuring out your path, figuring out your purpose, really focusing on your growth as an individual. Your hard work is paying off. You are making strides in your spiritual awareness and in your connection and on your life purpose. Now, let's see the King of Wands here with Queen of the Moon. What is there for the King of Wands? Patience. Okay, so patience is going to be required, whether this is you hoping to manifest someone that is a passionate relationship, or this is you stepping into something creative and it taking off as a business. Patience is still going to be necessary. The universe rarely moves as fast as we want it to, and patience is still going to play a factor here. Now, the Four of Wands. Boundaries. I like it. So this boundaries card is all about breaking through boundaries. I have some cards that are about setting boundaries, but not this one. This one's about breaking through boundaries. You can see how she's encased in the glass bubble and the flower has broken through the glass. The woman is enamored with the flower because in this moment, the flower has done something that she thought was impossible. And she is just at that moment of realizing that she can shatter the glass. She can break through the boundaries that she has placed on herself. So those self-imposed boundaries that you have, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough, fill in the I'm not enough, that needs to be removed. You can remove that. That is self-imposed. And as soon as you remove that boundary, doors are going to open to things you want to make commitments to. You are going to desire to commit your energy to things as you move forward when you remove those glass ceilings that you've placed on yourself. Now, the Transparent Tarot was a no to whatever you asked. And Spirit Guide is the clarifier for it. So there may be more information for you specifically. Feel free to reach out to your Spirit Guides. They are offering their assistance. The answer is no, and your Spirit Guides may have more information for you on the reason why. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Carnelian. The properties of Carnelian are renewal, endurance, and power. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then we'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about paying attention to details and possibly watching from afar, like watching someone's social media or something like that. It could be you watching someone else or someone else watching you. But it is paying attention to the details as well. Next, we have the Moon. The Moon talks about fear around decisions, having difficulty making a decision, kind of being nervous to actually make the decision, not knowing how it's all going to play out, so feeling nervous about it. It also has the energy of your guides speaking to you through your dreams, so pay attention to what you're dreaming. Next, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords talks about, well, it can represent a person. If it does, the person is very analytical, very action-driven, highly intelligent, strategic in nature. It can also talk about some significant challenges you may be facing. And it's a challenge that's significant enough where you really have to really bring all that you have to the table and strategize your way through it. Next, we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands talks about you stepping into your true, authentic energy, marching to your own drummer, being who you're meant to be, being authentic in nature. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles talks about work, you putting in the work and receiving the monetary compensation for the work. But it is you doing the work. And then topping everything off, we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, the feeling of loss, some form of significant heartbreak coming in. All right, so looking at all of this together, I feel like there is an energy of a significant challenge that could very well lead to heartbreak. The work needs to be done. You need to be authentic. There's decisions that need to be made, but also the idea to pay attention and kind of wait and watch. I feel like there needs to be a strategic plan developed with regards to whatever challenge you're facing. And I also feel like the idea of heartbreak may be stopping you from moving forward. Now, looking at this as a yes or no, I feel like it leans towards no. It's got a strong hesitation and the possibility of heartbreak to it. So I feel like the answer to your question is most likely no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. 6 of Swords, that talks about moving forward and letting go of whatever you need to be able to move forward with a clean energy. Typically, the swords are in the boat with the 6 of Swords, but here they're not. So you may have already released what it is you need to release for you to be able to move forward. The Sun, that's beautiful. Very positive energy. Maybe no was the answer you were hoping for here, because your situations are incredibly positive, lots of growth energy. The Fool, there is a new beginning for you starting where you jump in and go for it. It's also very significant. And the 5 of Coins, that represents some fear or worrying about money situations. We'll get Oracle and we'll see how you move through it. So I feel like maybe no was a really good answer for you guys because your situations are quite positive. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, please. Whatever they need to hear right now. Be discerning. Yes, trust your gut, trust your instincts. Your instincts are on point. Be discerning about the decisions you're making and, really the people around you, all of it. Use your discernment. It's not going to fail you. Now, let's see the 5 of Coins. What is there in the 5 of Coins here for group number 4? Balance spirituality and practicality. All right. So the 5 of Coins talks about fear with regards to monetary things. Fear of not having enough. And you're being told to balance spirituality and practicality. So worrying and having fear about the money situation is not going to help change anything. But taking practical steps to make sure that you use your money wisely and you don't go crazy, worrying about it, but you save what you can. That is a very practical step in your money situation, while also focusing on the spiritual of relieving the worry and manifesting your desires into your realm. So you have to find a healthy balance between the practical and the spiritual with regards to money. Now, let's switch over to Queen of the Moon and we will look at the 6 of Swords. What is there to add to the 6 of Swords, this forward motion for group number 4, please? Extremes. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of extreme forward motion here, or you're moving into a very extreme energy. You got a lot of passion in that carnelian, a lot of passion in this card. There is a very passionate energy as you move forward. The Fool. What is there to add to the Fool, this new beginning? Trust. Yeah, and this trust is for yourself. As you move into whatever this beginning is, trust yourself, trust your discernment, trust your energy. You know what's right for you. You know what's best for you. You've got to trust yourself. Now, let's see the Sun. What is there to add to the Sun here for group number 4, please? Thank you. Compassion. So beautiful growth energy, the universe pouring compassion out on you. There's a lot of positivity in your realm right now. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, which was no, whether or not no is a positive answer for you, it does look like the answer is no. And empowerment has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Malachite. The properties of Malachite are restoration, protection, and growth. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. We start with the Hermit. The Hermit talks about going kind of into yourself, focusing on your spiritual growth, focusing on meditating. You can see that the pinnacle of the mountain is very bright. That spiritual growth that you're looking for, very bright, very beautiful, but you have to do the work. You have to climb the mountain. So the Hermit is about spending time by yourself, focusing on your spiritual growth, doing the meditating, the things you know you need to do. Next, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about having lots and lots of options and needing to choose what's right for you, needing to select from the options what resonates with your soul. Next, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. It's over, it's finished. It may leave you feeling a little bit betrayed, stabbed in the back, that sort of thing. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles talks about significant abundance coming in. Very abundant energy coming in, material things kind of flooding into your realm. Next, we have the Ten of Wands. So now we have 10, 10, 10. We have 3 tens right in a row, so you may be seeing the number 10 or some variation of that number as an angel number. It could just be here to help you realize what parts of the reading are for you. The 10 of Wands is about feeling overwhelmed, feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulder, and having to deal with that. And then topping everything off, we have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups talks about letting go of the past and stepping into something new that is better than whatever you're releasing. There's a new energy in the 8 of Cups as you move forward into the future. All right, so looking at this, we have the idea of being alone, focusing on spiritual growth in the Hermit. Then we have a really difficult ending, a feeling of being overwhelmed. And you're being advised to choose what's right for you and step forward, letting go of the past, step forward into a beginning that's better for you. And then a note about some abundance, although the abundance is like over here on one side of the mountain all by itself, and then everything else is over here on the right side of the mountain. And I kind of feel like this is all the work, like this is where everything is, and the abundance is just kind of hanging out over by itself because it's not really part of the picture. Looking at this, I feel like it leans towards no. I mean, I feel like there could be a really good beginning that comes from what you're dealing with, but the ending, the overwhelmed energy, the alone time, the focus, the going internal, the doing that inner soul work, I feel like the answer to your question is most likely no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, King of Swords. That can represent a person. If it does, the person's highly intelligent, very strategic, very analytical. It can also represent some challenges that you're dealing with in your life that are significant in nature, and you have to really strategize your way through them. Temperance talks about balance, finding that healthy balance between passion and emotion in all the different aspects of your life. The Star, that talks about healing and a gift from the divine. So the universal energy is bringing in a gift, and I do feel like the beginning that comes after you release all the stuff from the past is going to be fantastic. It's going to feel like a gift. And the Wheel, luck and fate guiding you forward. Fated things happening, stepping into your luck in your realm. You get a lot of major arcana. Like, I feel like you're dealing with something significant, but the universe really is kind of turning in your favor here. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. We're going to get Oracle for everything. So we'll start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael deals with healing. This could be emotional healing, spiritual healing, physical healing, whatever it is you need to have healed, he can help you out with it. So he's showing up in your reading to offer his assistance. If you need help with healing or anything else any of the other archangels can do, he's offering for you to reach out to him, and he will be there to assist. Now, let's see the King of Swords. What is there for the King of Swords here, please? A time for healing. Okay, so whatever this challenge is, healing needs to help you overcome it. You've got healing here, healing here, healing here. There is a significant energy of healing here. And I think healing needs to happen before anything else. Maybe you need to heal from all the stuff on this side before you can step into that abundance on the other side. Let's move forward. We'll look at Queen of the Moon for temperance. What is there to add to the balance of temperance, please? Wisdom. All right, wisdom is knowledge through experience. You have enough experience to be able to master this balance of passion and emotion. That doesn't mean it will be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm saying you have the wisdom to do it. So you're being advised to use all of your talents and skills that you've accrued over time from the experiences that you've been in to focus on finding your balance. Now the Star. Will, I like it. So the Star is about healing and a gift coming in, and your will is playing a part in it in some way. Your will could be resisting the healing, or your will could be accepting the healing. That's a choice that only you can make. So use your will to accept what the universe is trying to bring in for you that is positive. Now let's see the wheel with spell casting. What is there for the wheel here? Spirit guide. Okay. So luck and fate are driving you forward, and your guides are playing a significant part in this. So trust your guides, trust your intuition, trust your gut. Your guides are putting very lucky choices in front of you to put you on your highest and best path. Now, Transparent Tarot, which still appears to be a no to whatever you asked, you get beauty. All right. So when the beauty card comes out, it's typically a reminder that you're beautiful just the way you are. You don't have to fit into the box that society says you have to fit into. You don't have to, you don't have to look any certain way. There's no right way to exist as a human. There's no, oh, well, that human is perfect. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. And yes, they are, all at the same time. They are not more perfect than any other human. And we all have wonderful, glorious, beautiful things about us. And we need to see that in ourselves. So the next time you look in the mirror, be a little bit nicer to you. It doesn't matter if you have some strands of gray or silver in your hair. It doesn't matter if you might have a wrinkle or two that you're starting to notice. It doesn't matter. You are beautifully you, okay? You are beautifully you. And you don't have to stay young forever. Aging is normal. Aging is absolutely normal. It happens to all of us. And being, being in any situation that you're dealing with in your body, in your life, is a part of the human experience. So don't be so hard on yourself. Look at yourself and see the things that are beautiful about you. Find those things that you love about yourself. Take just a minute and look at yourself the way you look at your best friend or your lover or your child, and tell yourself, wow, like you are magnificent in this way. And continue to do that until you remember that you're beautiful. Because I feel like you guys are being kind of hard on yourself, and you don't need to be. You should love you. Absolutely. You should think you're magnificent. And if you don't, then that's where you need to put some work. So the answer to your question is most likely no. There's a lot going on there. And I think, things could theoretically shift. You've got like the right side and then the left side. So there's a lot that needs to be done. I feel like you're being reminded that you're beautiful in the clarifier, and it doesn't even necessarily go with the answer being no. So the answer to your question is no, and you just on a whole different level need to remember that you're beautiful. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.